Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RC Plane Lab podcast. I'm Ron.
And I'm Dave.
What's up?
We're back at this.
So it feels like it's been a long time, and I think that's because we recorded a little bit early as soon as we got back last week, so we were about a week off.
So this is almost a 3-week run for us.
And I almost forgot that we had recorded this week until you texted me last night and said, hey, we're recording tomorrow. And I was like, why would we do that? And I looked at the calendar, I was like, well, we absolutely need to do that. So, yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be a mad dash tomorrow night.
I know, right? So how have you been the last couple of weeks?
Busy. How about you?
Well, yes. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Not a lot of RC stuff, but things that kind of support the hobby. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Jonal is coming up. It actually will start, in 2 weeks? No, 2 weeks now? A week? I don't remember.
Yeah, I saw somebody post, see you Monday. It's like, I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's like, Monday doesn't add up.
Now, it would be a Monday or two from now. But anyway, we're not going this year. I know it's very sad.
I know that upsets you quite a bit.
It does. I actually have mixed emotions. Like, Tommy's obviously still gone, so it's not worth the trip by myself because you guys were out this year already. And actually, at $5 a gallon for fuel.
That would just suck the fun right out of it.
And $5 a gallon for fuel in a vehicle when we drive that gets 5 miles a gallon at a little over 1,500 mile trip. That's $1,500 just in fuel to get there and back. So we'll stand down this year and we'll see what next year brings.
Hopefully next year will be a little more affordable.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how the rest of the summer goes, but I know we have a few things that we've talked about doing, nothing like far drives or anything like that, but has the gas prices affected your thought on travel for the hobby?
Oh, absolutely. I've got one, maybe 2 trips up to Streeter with the trailer, and that is it. And that's going to be an expensive weekend just to sit in a lot. So.
And fly.
Yeah.
And, enjoy the hobby. But, yeah. I
made a trip up to Bryan's last week, and it cost me like $65.
That's pricey.
Yeah.
So.
And I bought a bottle of Zip Kicker. So that's a really expensive bottle of
$75 bottle of Kicker. Wow. I know I got the text from you saying that you were up there and asking if we wanted anything. It's like, no. I appreciate the thought, but I think I'm stocked up for now for what I'm doing. So for us here, I think it might put a little bit of a damper on plans for summer for far away trips or anything like that.
You do have the electric car, though.
Well, you can't fit much in it.
Yeah, you can. I've seen you stuff that thing to the brim.
Well, I can fit the jet in it, but it's not as
for
fun.
Family vacation.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. We'll see.
And my new truck does not get the world's greatest mileage. It's not awful for what it is, but it's worse than the Expedition by a long shot.
Yeah. But, I get it.
But it runs.
It's just one of those things that we shall suffer through this, I guess, and hopefully come out better next year. I kind of feel like this is my, I don't want to say off year, but I have shifted focus on what I want to do this year. And I think that's in preparation to make next year a bigger year for RC. Does that make sense?
Yeah, this is a prep year.
Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff out of the way that I know I need to do that I've been kind of putting off that will help support next year to make it a better, more enjoyable year where I don't have so many things hanging over my head. That way I can just relax and enjoy it. It's kind of how I'm looking at this year at this point.
It's like last year was such a dud for me with vehicle issues and not being able to move the trailer.
Right.
So I was hoping for this year to be the big year, and then now we got these fuel prices and just not really having the motivation to go anywhere because it's like, I'm cheap.
Well, and I'm going to be honest, when 1/3 of the trio is gone, it throws off
the balance.
Yeah, it throws off a lot of the gumption, the umph, the whatever.
It's like, we'll just make do until Tommy gets back.
I know, right?
Fine.
That's also kind of my thought,
we'll just survive.
Too. The things I can do until we get reunited, I guess, for a better
get the crew
terminology.
back together.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's okay.
Because, yeah, I'm getting really sick of talking to you.
I would too. Don't worry. That kind of hurt, by the way, but that's okay. I'll survive.
Makes up for all the leg jokes.
You only get half of them. Okay. Did you hear, by the way, about WACO? Tell me how to say it right again.
I believe it's WACO, but WACO, but
You don't even know.
it comes out wrong. I am not 100% certain, especially with the new company. That's
Well,
yeah. So it started out as Weaver Aircraft Company. So it'd be WACO, but I don't know. WACO, whatever you want to call it, I'm good with it.
and it doesn't matter at this point because it's history.
Yes, unfortunately, they closed the doors,
Absolute
slammed them shut.
abrupt shutdown. So they were based out of Battle Creek, Michigan. For those that don't know, you want to explain what they are? Or do you want me to really quick?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So they were a company that had about 60-ish employees, and they were a company that still made brand new old airplanes.
Right, the resto mods, you might call them.
Okay, yeah. So they had the YMF-5, and I think they called it the Great Lakes or something. I don't remember what that other one was, but there was a couple of them that they were known for. So these are the biplanes and
They were updated.
1930s style, and they were still made out of wood and like the old
Fabric, radial engines.
right. So the old style airplane. They were like $500,000 and up airplanes.
Well, outside my price range.
Right, but still. And then something happened, and they just abruptly closed the doors.
No parts, no service, no nothing.
I know, like nothing at
Like
all.
the phone doesn't even answer, I guess.
Like it's not even just new airplanes not being built. It is, hey, if you have one, you're SOL. Sorry,
If part XYZ is bent and you need a new one,
Yeah.
sorry.
You're not flying. Yeah, so I guess that was this Monday is when I saw the announcement. Yeah, but like I said, apparently just note on the door, employees emailed and told not to come in. And it's weird though, because they were just at what was it, the thing in Florida,
Sun and Fun.
Sun and Fun. They were supposed to be at I want to say Jonal, that's not right. The Oshkosh. They're supposed to be up there showing off their planes and their wares and stuff, and just out of nowhere. And they had even announced, I think it was like a $12 million expansion, like the company that owned them. I don't remember what the name was, but it's a German company that owned them. And they were going to start making another old type airplane, apparently, and they were putting millions of dollars into the plant in Michigan. I guess that is all just topsy-turvy and shut down.
Somebody woke up one morning going, numbers don't add up.
Yeah.
Shut her down, boys.
Yeah. So that kind of sucks for rich people. I mean, honestly, anything airplane related that companies and stuff like that close, it's bad for aviation in general.
Right.
So
Full size and model.
yeah, because I mean, yeah, you'll have models, I guess, still of the WACO. I still don't know, but you'll still have models of that and stuff. But yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah, it's a sad chapter. Another one closed.
Mm-hmm. Another one bites the dust, and it's full size this time and not hobby.
Yeah, you got a fly buzzing around in here.
Well, no, it wasn't that. I had a drink. I don't know what I did with. I thought I carried it down. I'll be okay. I'll be parched, but it will work out.
I'll share.
No.
Not even completely mine. This belongs partially to my wife, so
Well, there you go.
so it's extra spit.
I'll be the third wheel. You want to move on to new airplanes?
Yes, go right.
New airplane.
New airplane.
You want to tell me about it?
Oh, it would be nice if I did the research on it.
Well, to be honest, I didn't either. I just printed it.
To be honest, I haven't even seen anything about it until I got here tonight. So when did they announce this? Was this
Today.
No, I didn't take a lunch today, so I didn't get a look at my phone.
It's the Hangar 9 Valiant. I know that. It's a 20cc size.
There we go. Here's the stuff.
Okay, good.
Valiant 20cc ARF. It's an 86.5-inch wing. Semi-symmetrical wing. Typical ARF, 15 to 20 hours. It's wood built up. Engine size 20cc, 2 to 4 stroke gas petrol. It also does 4, 6, and 5S electric, depending on how you want to set it up. Their specs here are kind of weird. It says retracts optional. You're going to put retracts in this?
No.
No.
I think somebody messed up.
Somebody screwed that up.
When they copy and pasted from the last airplane they released.
Optional retracts on a fixed gear plane. Okay. So it's a Cessna-looking tail dragger.
Yeah, not a scale airplane.
Yeah. But it's got the look.
Yeah.
It's a very, very nice-looking paint scheme. It's a blue, and I'm not sure if that is white or cream. Ron's
I think it's whitish.
Your printer might be a little off on the.
I mean, anything's possible. Maybe it was also the picture they had on there.
Yeah, who knows?
I think the one you're looking at was one that was taken at dusk, so it has a little bit of a pink hue to it from the sun.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's more white than cream.
I think so.
Looks like it has lights. It's a nice blue, silver, and white or cream paint job. Looks nice. Pretty good size airplane, 20 cc, so lots of gasoline options.
Daniel has plenty of those.
Yeah, I don't know how many engines he's got. Let's see here. We got a couple different prices. Looks like airframe only is $449.99, and the electric plug and play, I believe you told me it was.
Yeah,
is on a sheet of paper that I can't find.
I want to say it was $799.99.
$799.99. Yes, sir.
So $800. And I'm going to be honest, that's about the same price as I got the 10cc Hangar 9 Cub for. That was in the plug and play version. For those of us that just like to get something that's pretty much put together, man, that was nice.
Yeah, like pretty much a bolt together, drop together.
It might
a little bit of glue.
Yeah, a half hour maybe, something like that. It was not hard at all to put together. So yeah, if you're in the mood for a new airplane in that size, what was it, 82 inch? I think you said wingspan. We'll run with that.
86 and a half.
86 and a half. So it's a good size airplane.
It's strong and stiff. Do with that as you may.
I mean, good for you.
That's right here on the sheet. Fast and easy bolt together assembly, no glue or special tools required. So it looks like she's all bolt together.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So nice.
Check it out.
Nice, good size wooden built up level 3 plane.
Okay.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. Then you move on. Tell me about the airplane you brought me today.
So let's see here. Toledo, both of you and I bought an RACore plane.
Mm-hmm.
You bought the Yak 55 and I bought the Bluefo,
mm-hmm.
which I've had to do some digging to see how that is actually pronounced.
And that's right, right?
Apparently it's Bluefo.
Yeah, so BLUFO.
Bluefo.
Bluefo.
But it's not blue, which is...
Well, it was white.
It was white, yes.
But I don't know what color you're going to... You'll probably make it blue and silver.
I'll just try to paint it gray just to piss off Tommy.
That should be our goal.
No, I don't know. I've been around some schemes in my head. Thinking about painting it green and making it look like a squid.
Okay.
Don't know. Possibly
to match...
Possibly mauve and making it look like a squid, too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
To match Daniel's dory?
Yeah, yeah.
You guys could be flying under the sea in the sky.
Yeah, that looks cool. I did find out that the Bluefo, I have recently bought the real flight simulator. I don't know.
You did?
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did.
That is amazing.
And I'm using my Free Sky radio on it.
So you got the dongle?
Nope.
How does that work?
Just plug it in. It runs USB-C cord.
I gotcha.
The Free Sky's got a joystick mode. So when you plug it in and turn it on in the right order, it gives you a joystick mode, and you just tell it it's a joystick. It works really well, except for I need to get a longer USB-C cable because mine's only 6 inches long, and so I'm kind of tied really close to the computer.
If you think about it before you go, or remind me, because I think I have a 10-footer. You can.
Oh, that's a overkill.
It's fine.
Anyway, I ended up buying that, and I found out as a separate download for free, you can get the Bluefo.
Oh, so, nice.
I had to go around and change it a little bit. It had a really bad tendency to nosedive constantly, so I had to add some up trim to it in the Model Ys, but looks good. Flies good.
I'm sorry. I can't get, you actually bought like that. I don't know why that floors me. It just does.
Tower was running some sort of 30% off or something, 1 day sale.
Nice.
And so I bought the cheapest real flight simulator they had, which was $100, and that took it down to $70. And
so was that just the code then, or you didn't get a disc?
I mean,
no,
you get a box, nice size, looks like the box you would normally get a CD in, size box, and there is a cardboard card inside it with a code.
Right. So
talk about
just be able to get
environmentally not friendly.
Yeah. But I guess people want to see what they're getting. They want to have something in their hand. Maybe. But okay, look at you go. You're really making it into this century.
Well, I bought a new computer.
I know.
And that was a whole holdback before, as my old computers never could hack it.
Yeah.
So far, this one's doing pretty good. I get a small hang every now and then, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all, considering how much processing power is needed to make this thing run. So.
Yeah. Well, and I know one thing with Real Flight is they dumb it down a lot, so it will run on older computers too. Right. So you don't have to have the brand new top of the line gaming computer to run it.
No, I did buy a laptop with a fair amount of RAM in it, just because I'm tired of taking an hour to open stuff.
Yeah.
So I was hoping it would run on it. I thought, well, worst case scenario, I could send it back, I guess. But runs good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm floored. I'm shocked.
I'm still got my Dave Brown simulator out in the garage.
That's kind of what I figured you'd try and use. Yeah.
So anyway, got that. Anyway, we took and bought RACores. You bought the Yak 55. And on our way trip back from Toledo, I said, I'll just take it and I'll build it for you.
And I
know you're never going to get around to it because you got foam stuff sitting around here for 2 years.
Okay, well, that hurt again. But I was like, yes, please. I will take you up on that. Thank you.
And I enjoyed building it. It was a fun little build.
So for those that don't know, RACores is a flat profile foamy. I don't remember what foam was that. I don't remember.
I think it's EPP.
EPP foam. And the nice thing about this airplane for those of like me that don't necessarily want to put a lot of work into it, and especially none because you did it all for me, but it comes pre-painted. Like the one I got was pre-painted. So that makes it a lot easier too.
Yeah, that saves a ton of time and makes it look a lot better. I mean, I could have painted it, but the details they got into it with the checkerboards and the canopy, and that would have taken a lot of time to mask off and paint. So I'm really glad that you bought the pre-painted one.
Me too.
And most of the time it was just waiting around for the glue to dry because it's all put together with the foam tack glue.
Yeah.
I added a little extra canopy glue just to help bolster some joints. But, it went together really nice. We'll have to say some of their pictures aren't the clearest, but it's nothing you can't figure out on your own. There's like 6 pieces in the bag, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. It's a profile form or foamy, so there's not a ton.
Yeah, there's a top and bottom, a left and a right, and a couple reinforcement pieces, and that's pretty much it. The hard part really was just cutting the bevels on the control surfaces. I tell you, that foam is hard on razor blades.
Oh, you had to cut those?
Yeah.
So those weren't pre-cut?
They're not pre-cut.
Okay.
You could cut 2 cuts on a razor blade, and you had to toss it and get a fresh one. That stuff's incredibly hard on razor blades. But went together nice. Kind of looking forward to seeing you fly it.
Me too. So I'll probably end up putting a receiver in it. I think I have an old dumb one sitting around here I can throw in there because I'm not going to put anything.
Don't put anything good in it.
Expensive in it.
This is a good place for a lemon and an orange.
I don't think I have any of those anymore, but I'll go through my stash and see. Just something that's.
This thing ain't going to hurt anybody or anything if it goes nuts.
Yeah, and I don't need AS3X. I don't need any of that stuff on it. So no. Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I spent a week doing. I found out the hard way that apparently canopy glue will instantaneously rust 1, 2, 3 blocks, little machinist blocks. They're just steel, and I know they rust because I have to, I hit mine with a Scotch-Brite pad every now and then. Probably need to take them out and hit them with a coat of clear lacquer or something. But
yeah,
they rust fairly reasonably fast. But I weighted it down with 1, 2, 3 blocks after I put the canopy glue on it. Came back an hour later, and they were rusted. like they've been at the bottom of the ocean, rusted.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately, stained your airplane a little bit. I'm sorry, Ron. I had no idea that was going to happen.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Scraped the glue off the blocks, and the blocks are permanently stained.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It must be very acidic or something.
Yeah. Huh.
Anyway, no big deal. Lots of fun. What else?
Well, like I said, I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm hoping this weekend, knock on wood, we'll be able to make it out to the field.
I'm hoping.
Hopefully. It has just been so windy here. Like, ridiculous amount of wind. We have had so many storms this year.
It's nonstop 25 plus.
Yeah. And even that is a calm day most of the time anymore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what was it? I heard, was it a week and a half ago, we had not sustained, but gusts of like 75.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Now, I live in town, so I'm pretty sheltered.
Yeah.
So it's not really that bad, but I do have some sticks down in my backyard I need to pick up.
Yeah.
I was trying to paint some primer on my the beaver project. Trying to do that Saturday night. And I think I wore more primer than I got on the airplane. But
I'm not surprised. Like I said, it's been a very windy spring. So I'm hoping that means it's going to be a calm summer. But
it's also been 90 degrees in March, so I can't wait for August.
Yes, but now it's May, almost. Tomorrow's May. And the high today was
65.
Yeah, I was going to say 64, 65 with wind. So, of course, in clouds. So it was chilly.
Yeah, it's just going to immediately drop into the 90s and high humidity and no wind.
But, I mean, I don't know about the high humidity part, but I'm ready for some summer weather. No?
I used to be a summer person, but as I get older, that heat just drains me.
Yeah.
I can deal with the cold better than I can the heat anymore.
I'm the opposite.
And that's the way I used to be.
Yeah. I don't know. The cold bothers me more because it's like bone chilling when you're trying to fly and move your hands and move your fingers and stuff. But the heat, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to take as much out of me as it used to. Not saying I like it hot, because it's still, I mean, yeah, I'm a fair weather type person. I have like 4 degrees.
Yeah.
In between there, I'm happy. Other than that, I'm not. Yeah. But anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, we'll make it out to the field this weekend. We all have new planes to fly.
Well, I've got tons of new planes and tons of rebuilds to refly.
So I will spend tomorrow and Saturday morning finishing up a couple things, put a receiver on that RACores plane, and hopefully be good.
Yeah, you need to put some Velcro on it to mount your battery.
Okay.
I didn't put any Velcro on it because I wasn't sure what battery it had and where it needed to be.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I got to look up and see what battery I need on there, too. I think it's a 1300, 3S 1300.
The instructions don't say. I did do some research on the internet, and I think it is a 3-cell 1300, I think.
I think that's what Tommy said he used on his.
Yeah, and I think mine is set for a 3-cell 1800, so.
Yeah, see, I don't have one of those, so 13 will be perfect. It's a small motor, so I don't think it's going to draw a lot of amps.
No, apparently it flies forever on that 1300.
Nice. Looking forward to it. But anyway, so moving on, where do you want to go next? What do you want to talk about next?
Oh, let's see here. I've been working on a lot of projects. I picked up another Reggie project, whether I wanted it or not. No, it's fine.
It sounds like or not.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't too bad when I first got it. It was supposed to be patching up some broken nylon parts and push rods and that type of thing. He bought some carbon fiber rods in Toledo. Unfortunately, we got the wrong size, but they're too big. But I've got the parts that I've salvaged from other aircraft that I can use to do this. The problem being is it's probably a mid-2000s ARF, and the covering on it is pretty scuzzy. It's really wrinkled and pulling away in places, and just trying to clean it up using the iron, set on low temperatures to reseal it. I got the edges to reseal okay, but then you go try to shrink it, and this material, whatever it is, just doesn't want to shrink really well, and they don't have much margin overlap on the surfaces, and so as soon as it tries to tighten a little bit, it pulls away from the edge and then loosens up again, and then you got bare wood on the edge. So what turned out to be a pretty quick touch-up job turned out to be I'm going to have to recover this entire thing. So,
oh my God! And what is it?
It's an Ultimate 10300.
Okay.
E-Flight. I don't know, 20. I would call it 20 size, but I don't know what they're calling it size-wise.
Would that be like the old 15E type?
Yeah,
size?
I think that's pretty much where it's at.
That's about, well, the 15E is the same as your small Cub.
Yeah, it falls in that same range.
Okay.
Biplane, shorter span, a little chunkier fuselage. So, yeah, I think it's a little bit larger than the Cub scale-wise, but still 1 meter-ish.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting, but I got to take and recover all that, and I just wasn't really wanting to recover it, but here we are. And I gave him the option several times. I was like, okay, why don't we just fly it as is? See if you like it.
Right.
If you like it, then
crash it before you.
I'll strip and recover it.
Yeah.
If you really want to like it and want to hang on to it. It's like, no, just recover it. It's like, damn it, Randy, how many times do I have to tell you? Let's just.
Yeah, check it out let it be held together with packing tape for the first flight.
Yeah, I can throw a bunch of duct tape on it to patch the holes in it, but
yeah.
Nope, we're going to go ahead and do full bore.
We are, huh?
Yeah, we are. So.
Well, I mean, it keeps you busy, I guess.
I told him not to be in a hurry for it.
Oh, he's got plenty of other airplanes, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, he just bought something new. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it came in a big box. Oh, yeah, he got the brand new F-22 8-cell.
Yeah, from
the 90
Freewing.
millimeter, yeah.
That'll be nice.
Nice airplane.
Yeah. A little jealous of that one.
I want to see the V2. I want to see the changes.
Well, that's what he got, right?
Yeah, he got the V2.
Yeah.
Because he was thinking about that V1 in Toledo.
Right. Which, I mean, whatever. It was sold, so that's probably a good thing. That way he could get one that's all ready for him.
All new. Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one fly. If it's anything like their smaller F-22, the 64 millimeter.
All those F-22s fly great.
They just, I mean, it's a floater.
Yeah. Lots of wing area, lifting fuse.
Yeah. Great flying airplane. Okay. Do you want to go that next?
Sure.
It's time for our Seaplane Labs Tool of the Week.
So, Ron, whenever you have a brand new electric airplane and you need a battery strap, how often do you go digging in your box of battery straps and never have the right size?
Well, it's very often, Dave, and I have a whole big box of battery straps, and there are a lot of different sizes, but I can never find the one that I just need.
Yeah, it's never the right size. It's always just a little too short or way too long, and you can't cut it without having to re-sew it. And
yeah, I've never had it too long. I've always had them too short.
Too short?
Yeah. What do you got, Dave?
I've got a couple that I've actually had to wrap around the fuselage. So I was looking around in my box, looking for the battery straps for those Bluefo that I haven't even built yet, but I was trying to get all of my parts together.
Yeah.
And I've got a Ziploc bag of battery straps I keep in my flight box, and I was digging around in there and realized they're all garbage. They're either the really cheap ones that are heat sealed together, or they're just way too. Why do I have so many long ones? I got like some footers. It's like, why do I have a foot long battery strap?
Yeah, you don't fly anything that's huge battery.
No, I don't. It's like, how did I get these things? They're nice.
Yeah.
They're even a little stretchy. But I just realized I didn't have the proper battery strap. So I was needing to get some replacement parts for my vacuum cleaner. Don't ask. So I got on the Amazon and started digging around, and I asked for battery strap assortment for RC airplanes. And not much was coming up. But then I found this thing. It's hook and loop strap with buckles. This is from a company I cannot pronounce. Uonika? Uonika.
Let's just say most of the stuff on there you're not going to be able to pronounce. I've noticed.
This is 2 rolls of Velcro, 2 20-foot rolls. So I got 40 foot of strapping material. And it came with 60 plastic buckles. I've never seen Velcro with the sticky and the fuzzy on the same side together.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird.
I like it, though.
When I first got it, it's like, where's the back side? Then I realized there is no back side. It's just smooth. So you take and put one end through the buckle and fold it back on itself. And so that's the anchoring end. And then you cut it to whatever length you need, and that's your working free end. And then it just rolls back and sticks on itself. Looks to be an absolutely fabulous product. And the kicker is I got 40 foot and 60 buckles for $9.99.
You can't beat it. I mean, that's the cost, honestly, of like 3 or 4 of these when you buy them separate.
Yeah, just a couple straps is $10.
Yeah. And those are the wrong size most of the time.
And the plastic buckles look to be fairly decent quality. I mean, you're not going to strap a load on a tractor trailer truck with these things, but they're should be more than adequate for RC airplane use.
Yeah. I've got to say, I'm a little intrigued. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to that, having the right size battery straps. And who knows, I might be strapping a lot more stuff down than I normally do.
Actually, I lied. I just went ahead and ordered it.
You went ahead and ordered it?
Yeah. Well, you sent me the link, and when you were looking at it, I wanted to pull them up and look. So, yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no reason for that price. $10, 40 feet, hook and loop straps, 60 buckles, adjustable reusable cable straps, arbitrarily cut fixing nylon cinch trap. Arbitrarily.
Yes.
Arbitrarily, you can cut this wherever you want. And I'll be honest, before I actually touched them, and you told me that the hook and loop were both on the same side of the strap, I was a little concerned, but they actually hold.
I gave it a good yank, and it seems to be holding just fine. I mean, like I said, you're not going to strap something to a truck, but...
Oh, no, but it's going to hold a battery in an airplane, no problem. Especially with the little bigger ones, you're going to have 2 of them.
And if I find it's coming apart, well, I got a sewing machine.
Yeah.
I can run a stitch through it real quick.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's a good find, Dave. Good find.
And I couldn't believe the price.
Me neither. As long as you're actually on the lookout for what you want, and then you just go down the rabbit hole of maybe you like this, maybe you like this, maybe you like this. There's a lot of times you can get to stuff like that you would never even have thought to Google or look for or search for. I
never knew this existed.
Right. But, yeah.
It's like no more way too long or short battery straps.
Yeah. So that's cool. We will now, between the two of us, have 80 feet and 120, which, yeah.
That's a lot of battery straps.
Wasn't thinking we probably should just split one, but that's okay.
Yeah. For $10, I'm going to own it all.
That's true. You use a lot more than I will. Maybe I'll get one 20-foot section. You can have 60 feet. We'll see.
I run through so much Velcro. It's amazing how much Velcro I run through.
Well, so the Velcro I have is in those big rolls. Like, I don't know if you've seen them before, but they're the roll itself.
I know the giant industrial ones exist.
I've
never owned one, but
yeah, that's what I have, and they're probably 18-inch rolls or something. So I think I'm set for a long time on that. But for this stick to yourself kind of stuff, I mean, that's the adhesive on
the adhesive
back stuff. This is perfect for that whole thing. And now I can get rid of all the other ones that I have back there in my stash and just have one small container.
All the generic wrong size ones, they're going to go away.
Yeah.
I got some that are like the old-fashioned ones that you just got a slit in them and you pull it back.
Yeah, I have those
are
too.
Always a pain in the butt.
Where the one end is a little bit thinner to get it through a little bit easier. But then as you're trying to tighten it up, it always kind of sticks to itself. Then you're trying,
no, those are all gone.
And then you're paranoid that it's going to rip that slot little thing when you're trying to...
try to cinch it down and it rips right through that.
Yeah. Nah, good one, Dave.
Yeah, good.
Very good.
We haven't had a tool of the week for a while, and I just ran across that. Yes.
I'm glad you ordered it. I'm glad we ordered it now. And if I think about it, I'll put the link below on the episode notes so people can look at that too. Okay. So something else we did. We get a lot of, not as much recently because we haven't pushed it, but we get a lot of feedback through the website with the surveys when we do those. One of the biggest things we get is questions about getting started into the hobby, what we suggest, what we do, what we've done, what we tell people to do,
And we can't cover it every week because people get tired of hearing, use rubber bands.
Right, exactly. So we've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort, and we have put together the Beginner's Lounge as an offshoot of the RC Plane Lab podcast. So we have... It's beginnerslounge.rcplanelab.com. and it is a site that we kind of structured it into 12 courses, 12 pages, 12, whatever you want to say. Yeah. And our goal was to make it structured so people could get to each page, each lesson, whatever, and focus on what that is about. And then move on to the next one without getting
completely overwhelmed.
Right. We didn't want it to be too in depth. We didn't want it to be.
And if you start jumping around, you might get confused because you don't know what we're talking about in the second part.
Right. So we tried to put it in order that made sense. And it like I said, it's just step-by-step basics of what you need to get in the hobby. It talks a little bit about the trust exam, the AMA insurance, the FAA, what you have to do for all that stuff with links to all the stuff you need. I think it's pretty clear explanations. And we tried to keep it as beginner-friendly as possible. So go check it out.
Yeah.
beginnerslounge.rcplanelab.com.
I think there's an ask question section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a frequently asked questions. There's the ask the instructor or something like that. Just kind of going over some of the more common questions we have seen over the years.
So if
of
something
doing
pops
this.
up that we're not covered,
Yeah,
send us a line.
yeah, and if it's something that isn't on there, we will add that to the website also. So
Yeah, that's kind of an organic thing. Just kind of grow as it goes.
exactly. So yeah, check it out.
And by we saying we, it's Ron. Ron wrote this.
It's the collective we. I'll even throw Tommy in there. It was all three of us.
So you did all the work.
It was something that I think is needed just to help new people get in the hobby.
I've got a new guy I'm helping in the club. He didn't even know the AMA existed. He had joined the club and didn't know anything about the AMA. It's like, well, you need to join the AMA or else they're going to run your number and it's going to come back.
There is no number. Yeah.
You need to join the AMA. So he didn't even know about that. So there's a lot of stuff out there that even though people are picking up on a majority of it, some of those things slip through the cracks.
Well, it's things that we are in this hobby deep. I mean, let's be honest. We're probably in it more than the average person. So we take things that we know, that we deal with all the time for granted and don't really think of people that are just starting will not know what they don't know. Yeah. And it's things, like I said, we take for granted because we deal with it so often. So hopefully this is something that will just cover a lot of the basics and help a new person in the hobby. So
check it out. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah. Give us feedback and we will take it to heart. Okay. Well, I honestly, I think I have only one other thing to talk about. Do you have anything else you want to get into yet?
No, I've been keeping myself pretty busy between the little airplane projects and restoring that second RC-10. So,
oh yeah, I forgot about the other one you got.
Yeah, the parts bucket.
Yeah,
so it looked nice and straight, and now I just keep ordering parts and ordering parts and ordering parts.
So, okay, this is your new obsession.
Not necessarily. I just want one to play with and not worry about scratching up a historic item. Now,
obviously it's not just a car to play with. It's an RC-10 you want to play with.
Right. I want to play with an RC-10. I never owned one. As long as I've been doing this, I've never owned an RC-10.
Yeah.
Now I own two of them.
There you go.
So
see, it's funny because to me, when I got into the hobby, RC-10s were old. It's pre
your thing.
Right. Where I am at with RC cars and stuff is the Traxxas Slash, the Rustler, that era, right. Which I don't even know if you can still buy them new.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're out there.
Well, I'm sure they're updated from when I was in it. But so that's kind of the era that I'm stuck in when they came out with the VXL brushless motors and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I get it. I still have a bunch of them because I was wanting to get rid of everything because it takes up room. Honestly, I had enough probably to put together 10 cars and at any time 5 cars running, just with the track we had here and all that kind of stuff. And I had toyed with getting rid of them, and I thought, you know what, I will regret that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, the other day I was in the room where I got them stored. I just did a quick count, and I came up with 25 cars, and it's like, and this isn't even all of them. What am I doing?
Yeah, you got it worse than I do.
Yeah.
But you did more racing and that kind of stuff. So
most of those that are in my shelves are race cars of some sort.
yeah,
They're some sort of class they were running in. And that didn't even count the minis. And so I've probably got 35, 40 cars with no problem. And I probably got more than that if I start digging. It's stupid, but I bought the new Fox. So it was nice to run the Fox again. Interestingly enough, Associated just recently released a special version of the RC10 that plays tribute to the Tamiya Fox. It's got the monoshock on it, and I can't remember what they're calling it, but it's even got Fox in the name. And it's like almost a direct ripoff of the Fox, and they hung the RC10 name off of it. It's weird. It's like, what are you doing, Associated? But
well, who made the RC10?
Associated Electrics.
And who made the Fox?
Tamiya.
So that's a completely different company. That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around, because I don't follow that, but I thought that's what I heard.
Yeah, they're two completely different companies from two different countries.
So they're
Japan and U.S.
They're air quotes paying homage to, but just trying to say it or steal sales from.
It's a direct money grab in my book, but
I mean, that's funny.
And I still might have to have one just because of the Fox connection. But
see, they got you.
Yeah, it's an ugly car though. It's weird, but anyway,
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Anyway, so I've been keeping myself busy with that. So what's your last thing?
The last thing I was going to talk about is so my trailer. I've been working on some upgrades on that. I find it took me so long to build up the courage to cut a ceiling or to cut a hole in my ceiling.
It's rough. I'll cut a hole in a roof. Isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. But I finally got up the gumption and did that. So I installed I bought a 12-volt air conditioner, like an actual low-profile RV type air conditioner for it. Because I have the big battery in there, so it'll run off of that.
Does it use a standard 14-inch hole?
It does.
Okay, so good. If it doesn't work out, you can just go conventional.
Just a conventional exhaust fan or something. But I don't plan on doing that because, well, I like cold. So it'll be nice to have somewhere to kind of go and cool down a little bit on those hot days while we're flying. And then I also ran into the Spektrum came out with a new charger, the S450. I don't know if you've seen that advertised or anything, but
multi.
Yeah, so it's a four-port charger, AC or DC, which is kind of what drew me to it. And the other thing I really liked is it has, so each port has all three different sizes of their connectors. So they're IC, 2, 3, and 5. Whereas before with the chargers I had, if I was charging a smaller battery, had to have an adapter to go from the 3 to the 2, which I know sounds like not a big deal. But
I've gotten really happy with my squids. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a squid, but...
You know, the only thing that kind of concerns me about those, well, tell them what it is first.
A squid, it's got two leads that plug into your charger, just your normal...
Your banana
jacks. And then it's got every imaginable connector connected to the end of it. I think the current one I have has got 18, and I've spliced on a few more, so there's like 22, I think, connectors on the end of this thing. So I can connect pretty much any battery to my charger.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
First off, that's a huge bundle of wires to deal with. I like the idea of it, but I'm going to be honest, the thought of having that many positive and negative ends just flopping around out there. No, I know they're covered, but the covers can still come off. Shorting them out is something that I would have a lot of concern about using.
The only one I've had problems with was my Dean's, and it shorted on the radiator core support of the truck.
Because, I mean, obviously the Deans are just sticking right out there.
Yeah, and they've got a little... One of them has a rubber sleeve that slides down over it and protects it. That's the one that got me. The other one has got like a plastic cap that you just need to put back over it when you're not using it.
Yeah.
Which I would thought that would be the one that would have got me, but it was actually one in the rubber sleeve.
Well, I can see that because the sleeve could just move. I mean, just by handling it and moving the ends around, you could knock it down a little bit. I guess the way I've gone about things is a little bit different then, because I used to use the XT60s and, that family. I used to have Deans and all that, depending on the battery, depending on the plane. I have literally switched everything I have over, though, to use the IC connectors, just because, well, I like the smart batteries. I like the chargers. I don't like the pricing. I'll be honest with you. They are expensive. But having one charger I can take with me and charge any airplane and even RC car stuff at this point that I have, to me, that's just simplicity that I like. So anyway, this 4-port charger, the other thing that drew me to it, not only can I charge all the batteries I have because of the 3 different sizes of plugs, without using adapters, it's AC or DC.
And that's something you've really needed. We've been at the field, and you have to run the generator to get AC power for your chargers.
Right. And so that was a big draw to me. So we'll see how it goes. It's not nearly as powerful for the bigger batteries as the 2-port chargers that I have. But I'll still carry one of the big ones with me, one of the 2-port bigger chargers. And then carry this one with me also.
How many watts do you know?
So it is on DC power. Well, let's start with AC. On AC power, it's 50 watts per channel. And on DC power, it's up to 100 watts per channel.
So that's plenty big.
Not really. My other charger was 200 watts per channel.
Because mine are only 80 watts. And I charge 6L5000s with 0 issues.
Well, I can charge it with 0 issues, but it's going to be slower. So that's the thing with the smart batteries. Is you can charge at...
I forgot you charge it like 20C or something stupid like that.
No, I think the one of the... Oh, what is it? The 6S5000s, I want to say I charge it 20 or 25 amps. I don't remember.
And that just scares the bejesus out of me.
Well, I mean, knock on wood, not had a problem with that yet. Although I'm going to need to check some of those bigger batteries this year, because I've had them. This will be going on, I think, my 3rd year for some of them. So I'm going to have to do some checking.
I'd be getting a little tired.
Yeah. They might be good for bigger, for like flying the Cub or something like that, but they might be aging out for EDFs.
Yeah. The EDFs really suck on them hard.
Yes, they do. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I've got, like I said, the air conditioners installed. Next thing I got to do is make a bench for the front of it and do some more electrical wiring. I ended up buying a bunch of fuses and more wiring and all that kind of stuff to hook this charger up in the trailer, so that way I can just run off the battery that's in there. And I bought like a 20-foot cable so I can take it outside and charge, next to the trailer and all that kind of stuff. So it should work out pretty good.
That's where I'm at with my truck now. I'm looking at some sort of 12-volt port into the back. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily want to use a cigarette lighter, but then again, I don't want to have just 2 studs sticking out.
Right.
I'm not sure what I want to use as a 12-volt charging point in the back of the truck.
I mean, you might be best off using the cigarette lighter port kind of thing, because those usually have the covers and stuff that'll at least keep debris out.
And I'm trying to find one that's higher amperage, because I can pull upwards of 10 amps.
Yeah.
Especially when you first start something.
Yeah.
And a lot of those are only rated for a lot less than that.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of scared of melting ones. I need to find like a heavy duty cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
Port.
And I mean, that's kind of where my issue is right now too, is trying to figure exactly how I want to hook up the charger, because like I said, I want it to be long enough to where I can charge outside and all that. But due to the amps that's going to pull, because I think that'll pull worst case scenario, like 34 amps or so. So I'm going to have the honking wire to make sure that it doesn't, overheat or anything like that. But my only concern that I haven't figured out yet is what I'm going to do on the end of that to make sure nothing gets shorted out.
Right.
So,
and that's where I'm at, kind of in the back of the truck, because
yeah,
most everything I use uses alligator clips on it or a banana jack.
And you can get the banana, but you still have like the female banana jack, whatever those are called, but you still have open electronics.
Yeah, and then being able to, even though it's under the cap and all that, I still want to be able to have a cap on it of some sort to keep water out of the system.
Yeah. I mean, I even thought about just plugging like the battery end into the extension and just having it, taking the electronic or taking the metal part out of it so that all it is just a cap that I can close up. But I don't know.
Yeah, got to find something.
Yeah, that's for another day. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I am right now. There's a lot of wiring I have to start doing on that trailer because I got it to a spot where it was usable, but now I want to get it to a spot where it's comfortable and actually fitting of my needs.
Yep. You're getting closer every day.
Every
month or so.
It's amazing. And maybe it's just because everything is up now, but I am shocked at how expensive wires and fuses and that kind of stuff is at this point.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
We're this deep in.
Yeah.
Can't quit now.
I won't worry about the money after it's gone. But when you click buy on a 25-foot roll of size 8 wire.
Wire's ridiculous.
That was 50 some odd dollars. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But it'll be okay. It'll be worth it in the end when it's finished and I can actually use it. And hopefully Saturday we'll get to make use of it. And I can enjoy some time.
Oh, you got to pull a trailer Saturday?
Yeah, probably will.
Cool.
That's the only way I can charge batteries if I'm going to fly more than a couple times. And I would like to spend some time actually flying because it's been
a while
since January. Anyway, okay. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about? Are we good?
I'm out of ideas.
Well, if you think of something, save it till next time. Anyway, well, everybody, thank you for listening. Until next time, I am Ron.
And I'm Dave.
Good night.
Good night.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the RC Plane Lab podcast. For topic suggestions, to ask questions, or to give any feedback, connect with us at rcplanelab.com or email us direct at either ron@rcplanelab.com or tom@rcplanelab.com. You can also text us or leave us a voicemail at 818-351-9846. Please subscribe, rate, and review us on your favorite podcast app. Until next time, may your landings be gentle.